Hello, my angels. So I bought a Louis Vuitton bag from Japan. I already have it, but the price was so good that I was like, I would like a backup because they're not making these bags anymore. And I was just really excited when I saw the price. I was like, I could totally do this. I could see there's something off. I'll tell you right now. So it looks like this. A lot of people don't know about this bag. It's called the Cabas Alto, C-A-B-A-S Alto, A-L-T-O. It is basically a tote bag with no zipper. So all of their it's like the original Neverfull. Let's just say it like that. Huge. It's a huge bag. Right? And it has its patina. And it's from Japan, and some people are saying the stuff from Japan is real because they have money and they just don't let go of their stuff. So the market is really good there. And some people are saying that they actually take bags and like change certain pieces, and I'm okay with that. I don't care. Like, for example, if the straps broke, they change the straps. I'm okay with that. You know, I don't care. If the bottom is messed, like I just want a bag, right? But it's still all the canvas, like the original canvas, but they change maybe the lining, which I don't think they did, because all of the bags from Japan have this, you see there's a watermark in there, have this like musty smell. And the only thing that's in there, this is how little the cell phones used to be back in the day. The little Nokia flips and the Nokia little bricks. So this is a little cell, that's how old, you know, this is from the 90s. And then the one zip pocket, this was $380 or something. And the one I paid for was more. So it's really nice. It's patinaing. The one that I have hasn't patinaed this much at all. Not at all. It's still, it's like, it's patina, but it's not this dark brown. It's more of like a light, it almost looks like the original patina, but like a little bit darker. This one patinaed better. So I guess this one, I'm guessing this one's older, or the person just used it more. The thing that I was noticing is right here. I'm pretty sure they fixed this part because look at that stitch. That's not the original stitch. This is something that somebody repaired, but I don't care. I really don't. You know, I love this bag with everything in my heart. I actually have now 2 of them, so I'm very happy. There was a girl when I was showing my handbag video. It's a 3-part video because there's so many bags, and I didn't even show you all of them. I just showed you what I could because remember I had back pain and stuff. And she saw my Le Sac Plot and she wanted to buy it. And I'm like, absolutely not. I was like, you can go on eBay right now and buy a Le Sac Plot for like $200 to $300. So same thing with these. All of the old ones, like everybody wants the Neverfulls and the Speedy 35s and the Speedy. Those are more expensive. But when you go to like the Cabas, C-A-B-A-S, they have the Cabas piano, which is like a square. It's like not a square. Oh, this has a mark on it. Oh, do you see that? You see right there? That wasn't in the pictures. Is that dirt or dust? Is that on the other side too? I don't mind wearing it on one side specifically. It's okay. It's supposed to look worn in and whatever. Okay. So even if this wasn't authentic, I don't care. Because for the money that I spent, I'm okay with it. I swear to God, I'm okay with it. But because I have the original, I'm okay. This is fine. I know it's right. I can just tell. I'm looking at all the, there was just that one stitching. That's the only place I see anything wrong. Everything else is pretty good condition. You know what I was thinking? That's why I wanted to make this video. Because I didn't need to show you this. I could have just bought it, put it away. No big deal. I don't have to show you these bags. Because, you know, it's my personal collection. I don't have to show you everything I unbox, right? But the reason I wanted to show it to you is because I want you guys to know about the Cabas. The Cabas piano is like this. Kind of like the same shape, but it has a zipper. And it's probably half the size. Like this. Right? And it just goes out a little bit. The Cabas, and that you could tell when you look at the pictures because the straps look really close together. on the Cabas piano in comparison to the width on the side, right? If you look at the Cabas Mezzo, which is the one that I wore all through college, I had 2 of them. And then I ended up buying like a knockoff or something when I was on my way to school because one had broken. So I bought one Louis Vuitton with my own money because I was working at the time, right? I was doing payroll for US Airways. No, was I? No, at that time I was working at US Airways, but I was in freight at the time. And then I moved over to payroll and HR in actual US Airways. So I was working for like a contracted company. Then they slipped my resume in. They got me in and I ended up working for HR and I did payroll. And then my last semester of college, I quit the job, which was stupid. I should have stayed there and then just, or had them hold the position for me and then gone back after college, but whatever. And, cause then I would have been flying for free, you know what I mean? Like in all this other stuff, but I did fly for free when I was with them. And it was, so I had bought one when I was working in freight. And then I destroyed it because like me, I just put my bags down. I don't care. It's just a bag. It was like over my shoulder. Had a ton of books because back then the textbooks were thick and big and huge. And there was a lot of them. And I only went to school 2 days a week because I worked 5 days a week at the airport. And then I had either Monday, Wednesday off or Tuesday, Thursday off. So I had to go to school. It was all day, so I did I have a locker? I don't think I had a locker. I don't remember having a locker. I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't remember having a locker in college. I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, so you had all your books with you, so it was like really, really big and heavy. So the straps broke on that. The bottoms got all worn out. Everything it was destroyed. It was destroyed. So then I bought another one, but I didn't want to destroy it because it was really expensive for me, And then I saw that one on the street and I was like, I'm just going to use that. And I ended up using 2 of them through college because I destroyed them so quickly. So, but I still had the original one. So the original one I just brought to my guy to change the straps because the straps were already falling apart. So he's basically going to do what this guy did. He's going to change the straps, this part and this part. And the thing is that one was patinaing that on the bottom. So he's going to try and dye the leather, even though it's Vachetta. He's going to try and dye it so that it matches this patina. But then with time, it's not going to match with time, that one. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to lose that one inevitably at some point. So I wanted another bag. I was actually looking for a backup of that one. And I was going to get it. It was only like $280. And I was like, okay, I'll get that one. But then I saw this one and I was like, this one's a lot harder to come by in this condition. I was like, I have to get it. And oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. I bought it on eBay and they had the authenticity guarantee. So I was like, okay, it's authenticity guarantee. And then I could use that 20% coupon. So on like Labor Day, Memorial Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, Easter, they have a 20% off coupon. And it shows up on your dashboard when you first go to your homepage and you copy that code. And then when you go to purchase, you put it in and then you save 20%. So with the 20% off, I was like, forget it, I'm getting this bag. And I ended up buying this bag. So now I'm going to wait till Christmas or Thanksgiving, probably Thanksgiving. And then I'm going to see if they give me another 20% off coupon. And then I'll get the Cabas Mezzo. And I'll, and then I'll have those bags. Because those are the only 2 bags I ever cared for in the collection in the first place. I don't care about anything else. I love the Speedy because it was just what my mom had a Speedy her whole life. Like all she ever wore was her Louis Vuitton Speedy almost everywhere. I mean, she had everything else. She has like Ferragamo and Gucci and Chanel and all that. But like she wore, like that was her signature bag was the 35. I think it was bigger. I think it was like the 40 Gucci Speedy. Because I bought her the 35 Louis Vuitton Speedy. I bought her in 2008 for Christmas. So around December 2008, I still have the receipt. I bought her the 35 Speedy. And it was $830 or $875, one of the two, because I bought her a bag and I bought me a bag. I think mine was $835 and I think hers was $870 or $875, something like that. And within 3 months, this the coated canvas, because it was so thin, started getting holes in it. Within 3 months of buying my mom from Louis Vuitton the Speedy, I was so appalled. I never bought anything from Louis Vuitton again for over a decade. For over a decade, I did not go back into Louis Vuitton because I was so upset that I finally got my mom a bag. And, you know, I paid for it. I have the receipt, you know. And within 3 months, it started falling apart. And my mom was like so upset. I was like, bring it to Louis Vuitton. I don't know what she did with that bag. I was just pissed. Mine is still in mint condition because I never used it. I bought myself the Poche Accessoire. It was like $325 at the time. I bought that bag, the Montegru, which is $835 at the time. And then I bought my mom the Speedy. Did I get my sister something? I think that was it. I have to, yeah, I think I bought, that's it. And that was like my Christmas present to my mom. And I was just really, and after that, I lost a lot of respect for Louis Vuitton. Now the only things you see me buying from them are the boots, the scarves. That's it. Accessories. That's really boots and scarves. That's all I really buy from Louis Vuitton. You know, it's going to take a lot for me to fall in love with them again and the quality of their stuff. But I do love this bag. I recommend this is like literally the size of a beach bag. You can wear this as a gym bag. You know, when really wealthy people, like the people from Long Island and stuff, like when you're wealthy or whatever, when they go to the gym, they wear like a bag like this, or they'll wear their giant Chanel tote. Like, it's not a big deal for them because they have so much money. This one does not have a zipper. The Cabas Mezzo does. The Cabas Mezzo is also a good size for a gym bag if you want to keep it small. I have a Lululemon one that I would use for the gym, but this is like the kind of thing that when you're going to a really ritzy gym, you use this as like your gym bag. This could also be used as an overnight bag. It's so big. It's as big as I think it might be, yeah, it's as big as my overnight bag because my overnight bag is wider, you know, like this way than this way. So if you want, you can also use this as an overnight bag. The reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because I think this is a great bag that people should invest in. It's affordable. It's, you know, for the prices that they have nowadays. It's a durable bag. I've had it for decades and it's just a beautiful, and I think all of these are vintage. The other thing I wanted to talk about is when it came out, it had that musty smell. So I have these little charcoal things that I'm just going to throw in there. Not that I think it does anything, but, and I'm also going to put some tissue paper in there maybe. So now I have a backup, which I'm really happy about. I have my original one. I'm going to get a Cabas Mezzo, and then that's it. I really don't care for anything else Louis Vuitton makes. Not a darn thing in their whole entire collection. If they want to send me something, so be it, but I doubt it. Could you imagine I just go to my post office box and there's like a Louis Vuitton baggage? Like, oh, you don't care? Sorry. You know, and you're going to see me wearing this and styling it because I'm going to be doing a lot more styling stuff. If you want to see my clothes, me wearing my clothes, and the outfits that I style, you're going to go to Big in Style on Instagram. BIGINSTYLE. The link is below. It might be Big in Style or The Big in Style. I can't remember. But it's in the description box in case you guys want to see it. That's me personally wearing my outfit so that you guys can see everything. Every so often when an outfit is phenomenal, then I'll put it on Give Me the Look. Because Give Me the Look on Instagram is just supposed to be styling suggestions. Like the look. What I think looks good. The looks that I would give you if I were a stylist, or the looks that I approve of. Things that other celebrities and stars are wearing that I personally picked. And I was like, I like this one. I like that one. I like this one. You know, I recommend that one. So that's what the Instagram is for Give Me the Look. But if you want to see the outfits that I put together on myself and other people, then you want to go to Big in Style. If you want, you can please like that channel. I'm going to start building and adding content to it very soon. In case they close this one, because I already got a strike on this one. I'm like, whatever. You know, if they close it, they close it. So be it. So at least if you like me and you like my style and you want to keep watching me, if God forbid this channel ever shuts down, I always have Big in Style. So by all means, please go over there, like or subscribe to that channel. That'll help that channel grow, but it'll also help you follow me. The videos I put on that are going to be basically me styling myself with, or, you know, for plus size. But, you know, it doesn't matter if you're plus size or not. It's the style. So you just, you know, you can get the same thing in a smaller size, but it's still the same styling. These are little like LV earrings. I love them. And yeah, I guess, and jewelry, shoes, and scarves. So far, I actually won the and boots. I didn't get the shoes yet. I want to get those loafers. I don't know if you guys have seen them. They're like the LV canvas loafers, and on the bottom they're green. And it looks kind of like a Todd's driving shoe, but it's with the canvas and with the green bottom. I don't think they have those anymore. I have to go look for them, but I want them with the green. I keep finding them with like the beige, and that's okay, but I wanted the green because I like the green. It's the first one I saw when I went this year. We went to in December of 2022 when we went to the Americana Mall. They have an event every year. It's called the Champions for Charity event, and you sign up and you go, and then they have all these hors d'oeuvres and free drinks and appetizers, and they try to get you to come in, and then whatever you buy, 20% of it goes to your charity of choice. And next year, not 2023 because we're in that, but in 2024, I'm putting my nonprofit in there, as well as another entity that I'm going to be working with, as one of the things that you can donate to. So whatever you buy at the Americana Mall during that week, I think it's a 3-day period. It could be a week. I think it's 3 days though. 20% of those purchases will go to that entity that you choose. So that's usually when I do all my luxury shopping, is on that day, because not only do they have a holiday, like, you know, little perks and stuff, but then I know that 20% is going to go to a company or a charity that I support. I used to put just St. Jude's because that's like my backup. But now that I have my own nonprofit, I'm going to put mine, and clearly. And then I'm going to actually put the other entity that I'm working with. I'm going to have like my mom or my brother, so that whatever we purchase, we make sure that, you know, some money goes back to those companies, because they're doing a lot of good, you know, and 20% is a lot. When you buy I bought my mom the Gucci Dionysus 2 years ago. Same event 2 years ago. It was the Gucci Dionysus with the red, and apparently that was like a limited color, a limited edition color, whatever. I don't know why she got it. I didn't like it. I made a video about it for this channel. Wasn't my favorite. I don't know, but she loves it. She wears it all the time. She wears it everywhere. That's like replaced the Louis Vuitton Speedy for her, is that one, because I gave it to her. And it was like, I think $2,500 or $2,800. It was $2,500 with tax. It was like $2,700 or $2,800. And then 20% of that went to St. Jude. So imagine like $500 going to, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a lot of money going to St. Jude, not to mention all the other people that were purchasing at the time. I also bought like a card holder. No, I didn't. I bought the lipstick case. I also made a video on that for one of my friends. And then I also bought 3 Coach bags for another one of my friends that year. So that was like another $1,200. So 20%, another $240. So I gave like $750 to St. Jude, even though I don't get the tax write-off. They do, the Americana Mall, for doing this event. But, you know, or I think maybe the brand, but still, you know what I mean? Like, it was nice. It was a nice way to give back, kind of thing. So now you know a little bit about me. I'm starting a Patreon, you guys. So for $10 a month, I think what I'm going to do is, for the first 6 months until we get some people on, I'll do $5 a month. And only for those people that join within that 6-month grace period, it'll be $5 a month. After that, I'm going to up it to $10 a month. I haven't decided how I'm going to do this, or if I'm going to do that. I'm still figuring this all out. You know, just like with, I'm going to start going live the first Wednesday, or maybe the last Wednesday of every month. That could be a holiday though. Fine. The last Wednesday of every month, excluding holidays, I'm going to be going live, where we can sit down and talk. You guys can ask me questions. I can answer them. Make sure you have some questions ready, because when I went live last time, nobody had questions about anything. I was just talking about the guy I was dating and how I was feeling, and my back pain and the car accident and whatever. And then that way we can chat and we can talk about different things. But on Patreon, you see how I find all these great deals? I share with you the ones that I buy, but I still find a ton of great deals that I don't buy, that I want to give to you. So I'm just basically going to post every single good deal that I find, whether I buy it or not. So you get first dibs. So by the time I make the video, when it comes in, you didn't miss out on it. Because a lot of people are like, oh, we keep missing out on the things that you buy, because by the time you get them, they're sold out. And I don't want that to happen. So with the Patreon, if you like, you guys know I do giveaways every 50 subscribers. So, you know, the money that I get from Patreon helps me pay for or actually get reimbursed now, and pay for the delivery of those items that I give away, because that comes out of pocket for me. And it allows me to then use that income to offset what I've already invested in all the products that I've been showing you guys. Because what happens is, and I'm just teaching you business now, if what you invest is greater than the profit you make, it's not considered a business, it's considered a hobby. You only have the first 2 or 3 years to claim losses to build your business. But after that, then it's considered a hobby. So in order for me to even be able to write off any of the stuff that I've been buying and the stuff that I've been giving away, you know, buying for the giveaways and all the delivery stuff that I've been doing and I've been sending out, I need to create enough income, which I'm not getting because I don't have sponsors or anything. I just hit 1,000 subscribers and it's not a lot from the ads and stuff. So it barely covers one package, to be quite honest. And I've been at 1,000 subscribers for like 3 months. You know what I mean? So just so you understand, so that's what I'm doing. And if you guys want first dibs or you want to see what the deals are that I'm seeing, then you log on to your Patreon account whenever you want, and then you'll see all the posts that I'm making. Because every day, I'm a shopaholic, right? That's why I was a great personal assistant. I love shopping for people. I shopped for my boss and her whole family for their birthdays, Christmas, everything, like the girls, because she had 3, you know, and the family, the whole family, and the staff, and the business staff. So I loved it. I loved it because it got me, I saved a lot of money when I was there because I didn't have to spend my own money, you know, I was just spending hers. But, now I'm trying to curb that, which I haven't, if you watch my channel at all. And at least offset it. Cause I was like, what can I do? What should I do? If I start a channel, what should it be? What is the one thing that I want paid for? And then I was like, my shopping. And then I said, I want to travel and I want to eat, right? So I started another channel called Where's Mayra, where I travel and I show you all the different restaurants and stuff that I go to. And then when I travel, the hotels that I stay at and the experiences that I have in that country. So you get an idea of what you might want to do. So I figured if either one of these channels, and then I started Big in Style, which was the plus size fashion. So there's 3 channels. So I was like, if either one of these channels make it, I'm at peace, because whether I'm traveling the world, I'm dressing myself, or I'm just shopping for beauty, you know, I'll be fine, you know? So that's kind of like where I'm at. And that's where my vision was when I started all these channels. I started them at different times. Like Give Me the Look, I actually started in 2008, I believe, is when I got the domain name and all the other stuff for it. Then I did Big in Style, I think might have been around 2010, 2012, around there. And then Where's Mayra was recent. That was probably like 3 or 4 years ago that I started the Where's Mayra stuff. So, and it was actually supposed to be me wearing like a Where's Waldo outfit. And then I was going to wear that outfit everywhere I was, so that you can, like, if I would have somebody take a picture of me in like a busy street and you were supposed to find me. But that was like, there was like copyright infringement and all that. So I was like, okay, let's not do that. Let's just do Where's Mayra, you know, so that you know where I'm at. And it's just me, you know, it's just me, no special outfits, no special nothing or whatever. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. If you guys want to follow me on any of that stuff, all the information will be in the description box. Thank you for visiting my channel. I'm going to put the link for the seller in the description box in case you guys are interested in getting anything from that particular seller. Everything is fine with it. Like I said, I think he probably changed or fixed, unless it's just coming out, but I've had Louis Vuitton bags my whole life and I've never seen something like that. Never in my whole life. So it makes me think that maybe it is coming out. It shouldn't. Not the vintage stuff, the new stuff, whatever. No, you could tell. See that? You could tell. So right there, I don't know if they glued it down, because it looks like there's glue there too. It's not supposed to be glue, it's just supposed to be sewn in. That's the only thing that I see that's off with this. The only thing. And then that little mark that I told you about. Here they fixed it too. Do you see that? See how the stitching is all uneven here? Versus how clean and even it is over here and there. So something happened where this part ripped off and then they fixed it. So this bag was repaired. I'm okay with that. I don't care. As long as it's fine, it's not going to fall apart. And I have a guy, you guys know my guy is the bomb. He literally can stitch it just exactly the way it's supposed to be. That is it. And then I think this little corner. Do you see it? But I knew that. I knew that when I bought the bag. I don't really care. So I feel like they may have replaced maybe the straps and the bottom, but everything else is fine. And again, if this is just a dupe, I don't think it's a dupe. Like, you know, like if they made it from scratch, I don't care. All the hardware, I mean, this shouldn't be upside down. So you know they fixed this, because look. See how the LV's upside down? It's not supposed to be upside down. Ever. That's interesting. Yeah, everything else is fine. I really don't care. I love this bag. And I like the fact that the stitching on the top and on the sides is like that dark brown, so you don't see it. So what I was going to say is what I think, this is alleged, this is just my opinion, right? Because you know I have so many opinions, I can't stop. These things from China, I feel like, remember when the tsunami hit China and that whole thing happened with the nuclear plant and whatever? I think they have that musty smell, and a lot of people just sold their bags or got rid of them because they have a smell or whatever. Or maybe they had a warehouse around there and it got flooded, and now they're just trying to repair all of their stock. That's what it's called, right? Stock. I know these terms and words. For some reason, I'm just like, inventory. That's what I would call it. Stock is, I don't know. They're trying to, you know, take their inventory now and do as many repairs as possible, because now that the prices are going up, they're like, wait, we can make a lot of money from this. And I think they're fixing all these bags and repairing them as best as they can, which is why it has that musty smell. This is just my theory. This is just alleged, because why else is that smell there? Unless it was wet and it had mold in it and whatever. So what they do is they take it out, they change the lining. That's my theory. It still has that musty smell because it's on the canvas itself. I don't know why they don't just treat it so that it doesn't have that smell. Or it's exactly the same bag. They're just changing little parts that got ruined, like the straps or the bottom. Because remember, when these things get wet, and you'll see a lot of them are wet on eBay, it's water damage, right? And so that's just my theory. What the truth is, I don't care. I am not one of these people that's like, if it doesn't have original pieces, it's a Frankenstein bag. I hear all these influencers. I'm like, you're stupid. Sorry, God. Sorry, guys. I said it. And I was like, because it's foolish. It's like, do you want the bag or not? Does it look good? Does it do the job? Is it working well? Because let me tell you something. What I've learned from what's going on with the world right now is there's a lot of people who have these bags that are expensive and they baby them and you can't use them and they get scratched and they start falling apart. Like I told you about that Louis Vuitton bag that I got my mom. I was like, what happened to the canvas? And supposedly, I don't know, because I refused to buy a canvas product from them. You know, after 2008, I have not purchased any Louis Vuitton canvas products since 2008. I looked at it and I was like, I'm not supporting this business because that's my choice, right? I was like, why am I giving you that much money if you're not giving me quality products? And I feel that about a lot of things. There's still some, like, I love Ferragamo and I love Fendi, and I'll pay their prices because I like them and I like the quality. You know, I just bought the 2011 Fendi Peekaboo, 2 of them, for under $500 on the RealReal, and they are perfect condition. I mean, I have been eyeing that bag since 2011. I was a personal assistant at the time for that lady. You know, and that was like one of many clients that I've worked with. And, you know, I would go in there whenever I had to go to the Americana Mall for her, and I would just stop by and look at the bag. And now, 13 years or 12 years later, I'm able to buy it for myself under $500, and the bag was like $20-something $100 at the time. I was like, I don't have $20-something $100, not with the money that I make at this job. I get to travel the world with her. I get all these experiences, which I'm grateful for, but I didn't make a lot of money there. No, I didn't, you know? You know, but I mean, I did get a lot of gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, you know, I got to travel the world. I got experiences. I got great food and a lot of gifts, a lot of free things and stuff like that, but not a very high salary, just to be clear. And so I have no problem buying secondhand because I feel like the quality of the secondhand market is 30 times better than whatever they're popping out right now. Like even the social influencers, they're here to, I'm not here to influence you. I'm trying to tell you to buy old stuff. I'm not trying to tell you to buy the new stuff. If they don't send me new stuff, I'm not trying to get you to buy the new stuff. And even if they send it to me, I will sit down and do the dollar cost average for you guys to tell you whether or not I think it's worth it, how much money you need to save, whether or not you should pay for it with like this payment plan or put it on your credit card, and why you should or shouldn't with certain interest rates. We're gonna have to talk finance in another time. But that's this channel. I mean, I'm sorry if these videos are long, but I mean, you always learn something with me. It's not like you're just watching it and then you're like, that was a waste of my life. No, you learned something, you know, at least one thing, or if not more. So I love this bag. I recommend it. I showed you all the flaws, everything that could be wrong with it. It might even not be real, but I don't think so because it looks exactly like my other one, only the patina's a lot darker on this one. You know, so maybe they just have old vachetta leather that they're literally cutting and put. I don't think so, because you could tell by this part. See, it's worn down. If it was new, they would have put new edge coat on it, and they didn't. So I feel like this is a legitimate, authentic bag. I think it just ripped in places, and they fixed those rips. And I think they replace, in my opinion, they replaced the entire bottom. Just my opinion. That's what it looks like to me. A lot of the bottom, and maybe this part of the straps. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's what I have for you guys. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you like my style, come back for a while. Please hit the thumbs up button. It helps my channel grow. When we get to 1 million subscribers organically, because if there's any bots or anybody that comes in trying to like whatever, I don't want that. I don't need that. I want people to follow me because they like me. They like my content and they feel like it's valuable. So when we get to 1 million subscribers organically, I am going to, I'm only at 1,000 subscribers right now. I am going to give away a Chanel bag. I'm literally going to either prepay for it. I'm gonna let you go in the store and I'll pay for it over the phone. I'll make an arrangement, or I'll fly over there and we'll just go shopping, you know, and we'll get the bag together. And then at 2 million subscribers, if everything happens the way that I imagine that it should, and this channel doesn't get cut off or whatever, because remember, that could happen too, then I'm going to give away a Mercedes S550. And that's on across all 3 channels. Whichever one gets to 1 million first, or whichever one gets to 2 million first. That's kind of like, I'm just not every single one, like one channel, you know, but it started here. So if this channel ever goes away, whatever, then at least we have the Patreon. We can communicate through there. We can communicate through Big in Style. And Facebook is really just for me to post videos that I think you guys should watch, which shows you how to authenticate bags, the real versus the fake. So they're videos that I thought were really interesting, and I put them on there. How to clean your bags, if you want to learn how to clean your Louis Vuitton or your Coach or your Chanel bags or whatever. I don't know about Chanel. I haven't seen that yet. And then other articles or information that I think are valuable for fashion and styling. That's what Facebook is about. Instagram is just the couture fashion, the styling that I think you guys would like, that, you know, it's couture. Big in Style is more casual. It's also a little, it's more casual. It's not really couture. It's more indie and out there and whatever. And then Where's Mayra is my travel and food vlog. So if you're in New York or you're in any of the places, I did Spain already. I did the Bitcoin conference. That's Miami. I did a couple of other, Peru. I feel like, so Sedona, I think I did that too. So you get to see those experiences that I have, as well as the food that I ate, and I blog on there too. And now I'm trying to build the websites and then have a blog section in each one, but the blog is actually going to be me talking about like the products. So when I review the lipsticks, you'll be able to see the blog of what I wrote about the lipstick, which is, you know, if you don't want to watch the video, you want to read it, or if you're, you know, sometimes I can get people from Google to look at the article and then click on the YouTube link to watch the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to merge the two. If any of you guys are a brand manager, holla. Okay, bye.